Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to a special late night edition of LA Sports Live. This is your boy AC, LA Sports Live. You guys see the thumbnail, you see the title. Let's get straight to it. We've had a record breaking day, and I think um, this is the way things are going to be moving forward on this channel when we do certain live streams. But anyway, the last week, let's say, JJ's press conference was Monday, and so we had the draft on Wednesday and Thursday. So it's been a record-breaking day here on LA Sports Live, and I got to check because I think we went over, or we got to be close to over 1 million views after this week. I'll check, and I'll get back to you guys on that. But anyway, been a record-breaking week on LA Sports Live with the JJ Reddick interview. I mean, the interview press conference, and then both days coverage of the NBA draft, the first round, the second round, and the craziest thing about it is, hold on a minute. The craziest thing about it is, um, I think we had I think we had 3,000 people up in here for the JJ Reddick press conference. That beat the previous live stream record. I think I may have had about 800 or 900 a couple of years ago. It's always during free agency. So it may have been the year the Lakers got Russell Westbrook, or I don't remember. But that was the previous record, 800 or 900. So the JJ press conference beat that with 3,000. And then we had the first round of the NBA draft um, Wednesday, and we got up to 5,000 for the first round of the NBA draft, and that saw the Lakers draft Dalton Connect. And then I was not really sure what to expect today. What's up to everybody? Salute to everybody in the chat. I wasn't really sure what to expect today, the second round um, coverage of the NBA draft, but I knew a lot of people wanted to see what was going to happen with the LeBron James Jr., better known as Bronny James, and we had about a little over 2 hour stream, and man, today we smashed the records. This is oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. But today we had 15,000 people up in this joint watching this, waiting and watching to see what was going to happen with Bronny James, and but you know, hey, that's great. That's a great thing for this channel. Great thing for me. Record breaking numbers. There ain't too many. I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care what the circumstances are. There ain't too many Laker channels that can say they have 15,000 people on their fucking live stream at one time. It ain't too many people that can say that. And I can say that pretty comfortably. That there ain't too many people that can say that. No matter what the circumstances, there ain't too many people that can say that. Anyway, this channel ain't monetized, so it's not like I made any money off of it. I'm just doing it for the love of the game and the love of the Lakers, most importantly. Anyway, but so that was a great thing to see Bronny James um, drafted by the Lakers. But I want to talk about a couple things, and one of them is 15,000 people, and I'm not so sure. Well, I am sure. There damn sure wasn't 15,000 Laker fans in here. If I had to guess, I would say maybe 5,000 Laker fans, and then the other 10,000 were haters. And I had to kick so many people out of the chat posting nasty, disgusting stuff, sexual type stuff concerning LeBron James and Bronny, LeBron James Jr. Some of y'all are sick. Some of y'all are sick. That's all I got to say. Some of you guys are sick. Sometimes people lose sight that these people we're talking about, they are human beings. They do have feelings. They do have families. And y'all, some things, y'all think that some things are just out of bounds of what you say on the internet. You can just say anything. But anyway, what I want to say is, look, all these, it's a lot of people out here and now that it's actually happened, now it's a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's not a big deal about Bronny. That's not a big deal, whatever." But then I know specifically, I heard some people who are saying it was a big deal and saying he was trash and he shouldn't be drafted. Now all of a sudden you done changed your tune and saying, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with it." Well, it was never not. It was never anything wrong with it from the beginning because these kind of things happen all the time. If you're a Dodgers fan, you know Tommy Lasorda drafted Mike Piazza as a favor, and he turned out to be one of the a favorite to a family of the a friend of the family, and he turned out to be one of the greatest catchers of all time in Major League Baseball, a damn Hall of Famer. We don't know what's going to happen with Bronny. We don't, if they would have drafted him in the first round, yeah, I would have been a little bit bothered. The second round pick, who cares? Who cares? And some people, some of y'all is just ridiculous, man. Y'all just ridiculous. And now I thought that in the latter years of LeBron's career and with Bronny coming in, I thought some of this stupidness and some of this hating was probably going to die down, but I see it's probably going to get worse. It's probably going to get worse, man. But I'm like, I'm really starting to think, like, do some of the people doing all this talking? Do you have kids? What is the problem? Are you jealous of Bronny? Are you jealous of LeBron? I mean, I don't like some of the stuff that LeBron does and all the stuff that surrounds him. But the bottom line is he's a Laker. He's a Laker. Now you guys know how much I'm gonna say hate it, but I really had a strong dislike for Patrick Beverly. I really did. I still do now. But when he came to the Lakers, I had to chill out because he's a Laker, man. He's wearing the purple and gold. So So I just don't understand all the hate, for Bronny. What? How is he gonna bother anybody? Any of you guys are supposed to be Laker fans or anybody or haters. How is he gonna hurt anybody when he's sitting on the 15 man on the bench, 12 man on the bench, or how many people it's gonna be? I don't understand how he's bothering anybody sitting way down there. He's probably gonna spend most of the time in the G League anyway. I just don't understand what is the big deal. And really, the only big deal is just because he's LeBron's son. Whatever, man. Whatever. I do kind of feel bad for him, man, because it's just the BS is never going to stop. But at the same time, he's been LeBron's son since day one. So to a certain degree, I'm sure he's used to it. To a certain degree, I'm sure he's used to it. He's used to it. But I don't know. I just don't get. I just don't understand how some people that had that much hate in their heart from we've barely heard two or three words from Bronny. He had the interview at the combines, and that's about it that I've heard. I haven't. We're going to hear from him sooner or later. But a kid literally he's literally only gave one interview since he's been involved with this NBA process, and y'all got so much stuff to say about him. Now, I will say one thing that was funny as hell during the stream. Um, they were talking about the Lakers drafting Bronny, and they played a lot of video, but most of the video was with him and LeBron. And Reg Dog said, "Look, they don't even have no highlights." Bronny, man, come on, bro. They do have. That was really funny, but yeah, they do have lights of Bronny in college at USC, and then Sierra Canyon. They played high school ball, but that was actually kind of funny. You never look. You never know what might happen. You never know what might happen, man. Um, Gabe might get traded. Max Christie might go elsewhere, and then boom, next thing you know, and it's not that far out of the realm of possibilities. Next thing you know, Bronny's in the rotation. You never know. And I'm not saying I'm room for it. I'm not saying he deserves it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. All I'm saying is you never know. You never know. But the thing is here, put like this. As you guys know, um, I've been a Laker fan since the Showtime Lakers, since the 80s. And I've seen the Lakers good and I've seen them bad. I can look at a team and I'll know, I can pretty much tell if this team has it has what it takes to compete for a championship, or if we just out there. So, and then you gotta temper your expectations accordingly. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this team yet because the team's not together. But the bottom line is, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to support this team, and it starts this summer. Well, actually, before we even get to summer league, we got free agency starting this weekend. We got LeBron James and most notably D'Lo. We also got the minimal guys like the Cam Reddish and the Jackson Hayes. They got to decide if they're gonna pick up the options on their contract, but I'm sure LeBron and D'Lo have to make the decision within the next 48 hours, I believe. Well, not really, 36 hours. And I'm pretty sure the Lakers will sign LeBron to an extension. And I'm leaning towards thinking that D'Lo will pick up his option as well. That's the vibe that I'm getting. It was just it was just funny. Eric, it doesn't happen with Reg Dog. It was just funny. The chat was crazy. First of all, you got 15,000 people. It's hard as hell to keep up with it. Tried to slow it down, but it was just funny. It was just kind of like an inside joke or whatever, man. Um, yeah, it was just kind of like an inside joke, but I don't know. We just have to wait and see what happens, man. I mean, I cannot, I cannot, I cannot. I only got so much negative energy in me. That's just me. I might not like everything that Jeannie and Rob decide to do, but shit is her damn team. What can I do? It's her damn team. And you guys know I get on them when they do stuff I don't like. Ultimately, I'm gonna circle back and remain a fan. But you guys know I'll go down to you guys look go back check the channel. You guys know I'll go down to crypto at Staples Center and protest. You guys remember the protest? Go back and check it on the channel. You guys know that before the trade deadline 2 years ago, that when the Lakers weren't going anywhere, and I think they were below 500, and I went down to Laker headquarters and told them like, look, you better trade Russell Westbrook. I went down there, did the video, got kicked out by security, and they made the trade, and then we rolled all the way to the Western Conference Finals. So I'll get on them. I'll get on them when they do stupid stuff, but I'm not never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop being a Laker fan, man, and that's it. So other people want to do that, that's fine. Um, we know the atmosphere is going to be a certain way while LeBron's on the team, and that's the way it is. Shit, it's been like that for 6 years. It's- Y'all should be used to it now, and we know it'll be different when he leaves, and then when the next superstar player comes in, you know, whatever's gonna be is gonna be, man. But some of y'all just need to chill with all the hate and bad talk about Bronny and yeah, it is a soap opera, but people tune in to watch soap operas all the time, and it's got to be. I know that's the truth because we have 15,000 people in this joint today. So obviously, people love soap operas. And one thing for certain, two things for sure, I can guarantee you, at Summer League, I ain't going up north to the California Classic, but we will be going to Vegas, and I can guarantee you I can guarantee you, I can guarantee you that joint, like last year we went, that joint was packed for Wembenyama. Spurs didn't play till like 6 o'clock. That joint was packed by 12. It was like 2 or 3 games before the Spurs played. That joint was packed. Um, Before the Spurs even got onto the court, and I can guarantee it's going to be the same way like that this summer at the Summer League in Vegas, because people are going to want to see Bronny play for the Lakers. They're going to want to see uh, Dalton Connect, the Connect game. They're going to want to see him, and there still is an outside chance that JJ is going to coach. So, hey, man, it is what it is. How much winning the Lakers will do this season, I don't know. It's yet to be determined. We cannot win every year. That's just the way it is. And but I will say this, we'll see how things go this season. But look, you never know what's gonna happen, man. That's just the bottom line. You never know what's gonna happen. And even though the Lakers went out in the first round this season, had they played anybody else, they probably would have won at least 2 rounds. Um, had they played anybody besides Denver in the first round this season. So it is what it is, man. But I just wanted to, give my 2 cents about this Bronny thing. Let me read some of the stuff in the chat. Uh, yeah, that was funny. That was funny as hell, Reg. Like he's got some, man. But I hear you. He only played. The thing is, he only played like in half the games. Remember, because he got back late, um, because of the heart deal. So he didn't play the whole season. I went to a few. That reminds me, but I went to a few games this season. USC. I had bought season tickets because I thought it was going to, jump off, but that was right. I literally bought season USC season tickets literally a week before he had the cardiac arrest. So that killed everything. But here's another thing. Another thing people got to consider about Bronny. Dude came all the way back. He's going to be in his freshman season at USC. They're in practice maybe a month or 6 weeks before the season starts. He has a cardiac arrest. He comes all the way. First of all, he lives because basically a cardiac arrest means they had to use the AED on him. So basically, people forget. Fuck, this guy is less than a year away from basically dying on the court. He comes back. He travels all across the country, seeing the best heart people in the world. He has surgery, gets fixed up, gets patched up, comes back, plays about half the season in the Division 1 college basketball team, and then he ends up getting drafted. This kid's been through a lot in less than a year. So give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Um, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts, man. Those are just my thoughts. This weekend, of course, like I said earlier, free agency starts. We'll cover that. We'll see what the Lakers decide to do, who they're able to pick up. For some reason, I'm feeling like I don't think there will be um, a big trade. I'm thinking more than likely LeBron will resign a new deal, whether it be 2 or 3 years. And I think that D'Lo will pick. I think everybody's going to pick up. I think everybody's going to pick up their options. Jackson may decide to leave. Cam Reddish may decide to leave. It's not going to bother me. if Cam Reddish decides to leave, because we got plenty of guards or whatever. But other than that, I think pretty much those guys will be back. I'm looking for a good bounce back season, or basically a season period from uh, Gabe Vincent, because Gabe Vincent, that's another player basically the Lakers didn't even have last season, man. And people talking so bad about him, but you really can't say nothing because the guy didn't play. He didn't really play. I know he came back at the end of the season, man, but you really can't even count that. Can't even count that. You don't even know what kind of how if he was 100%, 90%, 80, 70. You don't know. So anyway, but Sunday, free agency starts, and I think by the way the roster is shaping up, if everybody picks up, let's say if everybody picks up their option and they come back, and then we got the two new rookies, and then we got the first round and second round, and then we got the two-way guys. So the Lakers, they're only going to have room to sign maybe three or four players, free agents anyway. So it's not going to be like, it's not going to be a lot like we're doing the whole roster again. They're only going to have so many spots available. Now I don't see any trades right now, Reg Dog. I mean, the reason is only going to get traded, and he's only going to get traded for somebody who's legit, legit, legit better than him, according to reports, according to the rumors. By the Lakers like him, they want to keep him. So the only way I see him getting traded is if they have a chance to move on a third star, and the way things are going right now, I don't think that's in the cards for the Lakers right now. So I think it's more than likely that we're going to run it back. To be honest with you, at least in the beginning, I think it's more than likely that we're going to run it back with a key few additions. Like I said, because we got two draft picks, they got guaranteed contracts. We got the two kids from last year, uh, Shafino and Maxwell Lewis. They're still on the team. So I mean, the roster, I mean, there's only so many people under contract, but if you add the guys who have options to pick up, you know, yeah, they're only going to be able to sign a few handful of players. But no, I don't think Austin Reeves is going to get traded anytime soon unless they have legit have a chance to sign somebody significantly or trade for somebody significantly better than him. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But whatever, whatever JJ decides to do with AD, I know he's going to be the focal point of the offense. And here's the thing: people keep talking about um, AD needs to go to the four, which is he's a natural four, which everybody knows what the deal is with that. That he is better four than five. Everybody knows that. But one thing that when you say AD has to go to the four, and then we have to have a center, then what do you do with a 40-year-old LeBron James? If they get a center, and then AD goes to the four, and then what you gonna do? Put LeBron at the three at 40? He can't chase 20, 22, 23-year-old, 25-year-old wings the whole game. That's the thing you guys got to think about. So that's part of the reason why AD's gonna play a lot of minutes at five is because LeBron is old and he can't chase around these guys who are half his age now. He can't do it all game every game. So that's part of the reason why AD is gonna continue to play a lot of minutes at the five. Is what it is. So anyway, to wrap all this up, I really appreciate all you guys coming to hang out at LA Sports Live. Reg Dog, Eric Kwan, everybody who came through on the streams. Um, and look, like I said before, I don't know how much winning. I like to be optimistic and think the Lakers gonna be in the mix this season. I think they will, but I don't know for sure. But whatever the case may be, as always, there's gonna be a lot of talk about the Lakers, and uh, we're gonna be on TV. Um, do feel a little bit bad for Bronny, but at the same time, here's one thing. I talked to LOE all day about Lakers basketball, but here's one thing that nobody I have heard nobody say. I've heard nobody say at all. People can say what they want to say about Bronny. They can say what they want to say about him. But for one, like I said, he hasn't played a full year, so you don't know how much he's going to improve. And for two, to be honest with you, it'd be kind of foolish to continue to bet against somebody by the name of LeBron James. I mean, his name is LeBron James, and LeBron James, arguably the best player ever. Arguably, do you think that he? Do you think he's going to let his son go out there and just be trash and just be terrible, to be a bust? You guys see how hard LeBron works. You see how hard Bronny works. That ain't nothing just to sneeze at. That shit runs in his blood. Working hard and being dedicated. That shit runs in his blood. And what that kid has endured in the last 9 months is more than what a lot of people more craziness that a lot of people have to do in their lifetime, man. So all I'm saying is, as a betting man, I cannot really bet against Bronny because of who his daddy is, and he might not have the size and all that stuff that LeBron has. But I'm telling you, man, them some strong ass genes. Them some strong ass genes, and you know, there's been so much hate, and I got all that stuff from them streams. I got all that stuff recorded. I got receipts, and y'all better be careful, cause the kid just might come back and prove a lot of people wrong. That's all I got to say. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Thanks for everybody coming through. Thanks for everybody over the last week who hit the Cash App. I appreciate it. Like I always say, this is your boy AC, LA Sports Live. I will rap with y'all later.